All right, we're gonna start with a couple big deep breaths in. So big deep breath in, reach those arms up, get taller, and then exhale down. So we're gonna link our breath with our movement. Inhale, and that'll help get us warmed up. Exhale. One more time, inhale, reach up, reach. And exhale down. Now we're gonna go to the side. So big inhale up. As you exhale, twist. And inhale back to center. And exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, right back up again, and exhale those arms down. All right, reach one arm up and lean to the side. So nice stretch right through the hips. So I found this class on accident. I had created it for some students, and then I got a huge energy burst afterwards. Actually, I got it just a couple minutes into the class. I don't know what is with this combo, but there's something about this particular combo of movements, keep going while I talk, that will give you clarity and energy at the same time. So if you have a big to-do list, this is the class you're going to want to do. If you're not feeling motivated, feeling a little groggy in the morning, do this class and it will solve that problem. One more on each side. And all right, and some shoulder rolls. Nice small ones to start with. And reverse. And now make it big. Add the elbows in. And reverse. All right, now let's grab those weights. So we are going to start the Pilates stance. Zipper those legs up, and you'll notice your glutes tighten and your abs will tighten. Arms in front. You're just going to bring the weights up to your chin and slide it down your body. Up and down. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. All right, leave those arms right at your thighs and lift up to shoulder height and lower down. So I have a little micro bend in my elbows. My arms aren't stick straight. My abs are tight. 5 more. 3, 2, 1, and now we're going to go to the side. Still have a micro bend in my elbows. My abs are still pulled in. I have good posture. 5, 4, and I'm still breathing. 3, 2, when stuff starts to burn, it's very common, so windshield wiper, to hold your breath. That just makes it even harder. So you'll get in the habit eventually of knowing, oh, I'm holding my breath. That's what's making it harder. But it can sometimes take a while. All right, we're gonna just have our feet hip distance apart, toes forward, so I still have my good posture. My abs are in, I've got my hips tucked under. Goalpost those arms and go up and down, up and down. Nine and 10. All right, now bring it in and out. Seven, 8, 9, and relax. All right, now we're gonna work our biceps. Our biceps are some of the biggest muscles that we have. So you're just gonna reach your arms out. So make a W with those arms. Reach out for 2, in for 2. Out for 2, in for 2. Good job. One more, out, out, in, hold it in, and pulse. 2, 3, squeeze in the back. 8, 9, 10. All right, now, turn the palms forward, and we're gonna go up for 2, down for 2, up for 2, down for 2. So on these ones we do 6 because they're nice and slow, bigger movement. 3 more. If you're shaking, that's good. That means you're doing it right. Last one, up. It's getting heavy, and down, and down. All right, go back to those windshield wipers. These 3-pounders start to feel like concrete. And bring the weights in front of you, fold yourself down. So we're just gonna take advantage here of this stretch. Using the weights to pull us down, you'll feel it in your back. And ragdoll up. All right, we're gonna work some other big muscles, our triceps. So what you're gonna do is sink down, fold over, tuck your pelvis under. Lift those arms up as high as you can and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it up as high as you can and squeeze. Hold it and put those 2 together. Up and hold, up and hold. So it's like you're tracing a J. 7, 8, 9, 10. Come up. We need to reset. So sink down, fold over again, and now we're going to ski. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep breathing. Last set. And come up tall. All right, one more stretch. So go ahead and set those weights down. Keep them close, so we're going to use them again. Big reach up, grab an elbow, and hold. And lean to the side, keeping both feet rooted into the floor. And come center and grab the other elbow, hold. I started to lean. And now lean. I got excited. All right, down to the floor we go. So we're going to start with the 100. If you want to use weights, use weights. I'm not going to use them for the 100, but I am for the roll-ups. So really important to get those abs in nice and tight. Lift your head and shoulders with the abs. So make the abs do the work. Have some space here. Reach the legs out, start pumping. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway there. Breathing is the most important part of this exercise. Lower those legs a little bit. Lower more. And relax. All right. We are going to do some roll-ups with our weights, and we're going to do the roll-ups super slow. So reach those arms back behind you. Make sure your ribs are down into the floor and not lifted up. Abs are in tight. We're going to roll up to the count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it. 10 can be long. And we got to go back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And again, up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it. And down. 2. Abs are scooped in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again, up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it. And down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 2 more sets. 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it. Stretch those legs. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and last set. 1, 2. So vertebra by vertebra. 7, 8, 9. Hold it. And last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it. Reach. Use the weight to help stretch your shoulders. And down it goes. All right, we're going into our single leg stretch. And of course, every time I do a roll up, I move around. All right, so legs are in tabletop. You're going to pull your abs in tight. Scoop the head and shoulders up with the abs. You're going to keep your right knee in. The left leg is out long. And we're just going to hold this. Hold this here. So reach this leg long. Keep getting up higher. Hold on to that leg as much as you need. Keep getting higher, keeping space right here. And now we're going to switch it. So hold, reach the opposite leg, pull up. Use those abs. We'll start to go a little faster. Hold for 2. Hold for 2. So inhale, and then push it out. And push it out with your belly breath. With our 100 breath. So it's not in our chest, it's coming from here. And that's going to help with energy. It'll get you really warm too. Keep going. 4. So it's like you're pushing the air out, like you're making the ha-ha sound. Last one. You should be able to see your belly go. And hold it. All right, now we're going to crisscross. So hands behind the head, elbow to knee, elbow to knee. Nice and slow. That's the secret sauce here. Nice and slow. It's way harder to go nice and slow. 4 more slow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna hold for 2. Hold for 2. Now try to pulse for 2. Pulse, 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 pulse. It's little. Pulse, 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 pulse. But you'll feel the burn. Pulse, 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 pulse. 1 more on each side. Pulse, 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 and reset. So come down, do a bridge if your hip flexors are feeling it. We're going to do the 100 or the double leg stretch. So head and shoulders scoop back up again. Feet are in the foggy stance. Reach it all out and bring it in. Out and in, and then get it slow. Out and in. 4 more. 4, 3, sweep those arms. 2, and 1. All right, we need to do a quick stretch after that. So legs in tabletop, arms wide, and drop it. Big deep breath in. So breathe into the belly. Always breathing into the belly. And it's a little harder here because we're twisted. And again, big deep breath in. You can put your hand here to feel it, to make sure you're doing it correctly. We don't want it here. Inhale, feel that belly rise. And exhale. All right, when you're twisted, oops, I'm going to move a little bit so I can go to the other side. When you're twisted, your diaphragm, your lungs, everything is compromised. So it just makes it harder to breathe into the belly, but that's a good thing. We want that. So again, we have 3 breaths. So this is number 2. And one more time. And exhale. Now, you're going to do a pencil stretch. So let's straighten the arms, interlace the fingers, turn them away, and reach behind you. Now your ribs are super open, and it's really easy to breathe into your belly here. So feel the belly rise and fall. And again, inhale, belly rise and fall. Keep reaching long. And last one. And exhale. All right, side legs. So we're going to start in a banana. So just bring those legs forward. We're going to take our toes. We're going to point up and flex down. Point and flex. Point and flex. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you're going to take that bottom leg and bend it. You're going to keep this foot is at the corner of your mat with a flex. And you're going to go up and over to the other side or the other corner and bring it forward. Up and around. So a leg circle, but using your mat, the corners of your mat as a guide on how far forward and how far back you should go. 7, 8, 9, 10, and reverse. Don't have a hard flex in your foot, just a slight flex. I didn't go all the way back on that one. I need to pay attention. Stop talking. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and bring it down. All right, now we're going to bring our feet forward again. And we're going to do a hot potato. We're going to do big hot potato. Again, using our mat as our guide. So you're going to tap all the way back to the back corner of your mat. Lift up. Tap as far forward as you can. And up. Tap back for 2. And forward for 2. And last set in the back, and last tap in the front. All right, perfect. So we're going to swing ourselves around. So the key to this class, let's see if I can talk and count at the same time. Point and flex. I'll get you started. The key to this class is not to overdo everything. It will give you an energy boost instead of, oh my God, that class kind of feeling. 4, and I lost count because I was talking. 2, and 1. Keep this top leg up a little bit so that you can bend. And we're going to go up and around 10 in each direction, just so you know. Because in case I lose count again. Seven, 8, I'm keeping this area perfectly still. 9, and 10, and reverse, squeeze it. Activating the glutes are going to give you a big energy boost. Think glutes, abs, triceps, biceps. Work those 4. You can throw quads in there if you want. Oh my God, I lost count. Let's, 3, 2, and 1. My point is, work those big muscles, you'll get a huge energy jolt. All right, tap for 2 in the back, as far back as you can, up, tap for 2, and up. Seven, 8, 9, ooh, and 10. All right, now we need to work our backside. So we're going to start with our arms in a Y. and our legs, hopefully you can keep your feet hip distance apart. If it's too hard, go wider. So arms are shoulder distance, legs are hip. Abs are in, glutes are tight, and you're going to lift up and hold. And relax. Now we're going to cactus our arms. Same thing, glutes tight, abs in, lift. Keep trying to get higher and higher. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bring those arms to your side. Inhale, exhale up. Keep getting higher, reach those legs, reach those arms. And down. Now let's put those 3 together. Go back to your Y. Inhale, lift it up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cactus. 2, 3, 4, 5. Straight arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. All right, now child's pose. Stretch out that back. All right, now we are going to come into a tabletop position. If you're in the perfect tabletop position with your shoulders over your wrists, you can go right on into the perfect down dog. So you're just going to tuck your 10 toes under. Abs are in. Push yourself up into a down dog. You may have to adjust a tiny bit. Hold it here. Stretch those legs. Stretch that back. Now, same thing. We're going to float down into a plank. You should be able to, from down dog, go into a perfect plank. Float right on down. I didn't, so I gotta adjust a tiny bit. But a good thing we have 2 more of those. So pull yourself up, stretch. Oh, this down dog feels better. So being able to adjust from my plank made a big difference. And float down. One more time. Up. And float. All right, we got to go one more down dog. And then from here, you should be able to just set those knees down and be in a perfect all fours position. So from here, we'll pull our belly button up to the sky. And tilt. And up. And reverse. All right, go back to neutral and then have a seat. One more spinal twist, just because they're so good for bringing out the toxins. So bring your arm up, set it back behind you. Try to stay tall. Start from the tailbone. Go one vertebra at a time. Hand goes around. So we're doing a gentle twist. We're not going to force it. Try to stay tall. We're being nice to ourselves. Inhale. As you exhale, come back to the center. And big reach up. Set it down. One vertebra at a time. Think of each vertebra as a temple. So we are kind to our vertebra. And just keeping it nice and flexible and strong. Big deep breath in and exhale. All right, hands come to the heart. Start with a nice straight spine. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to reach those arms forward. You're going to inhale again. As you exhale, you're going to lift your heart up to the sky. Inhale again. Exhale, hug that tree. So now you're rounding your spine. And then we come back to center. And I love to do 2 of these just because I just love to. Reach it forward. Open up big, send the love out to the world. Then bring it right back into yourself. And end with those hands to your heart.